Greetings grapplers, welcome to Judo for Jiu-Jitsu. My name is Larry Keith and this is Brian Powers. And in this video we're going to be discussing a strangle flow from back control. So we're going to start with Brian sitting on his bum, facing the camera here. I'm going to sit behind him with my hooks in just to demonstrate this combination. So from here, hooks are in, I've got my over-under, and I'm looking to grab lapel with my hand that's underneath his armpit. So when I grab the lapel, I roll it out and I pull it away from his chest, so towards the camera. So not downward, not upward, but straight out from his chest. And then I grab with my thumb in, right over the top of my other hand. If I grab up here too soon, sometimes it creates a gap in between where I want to close that gap up here. So I grab, I slide, and as I slide my hand into the position up here, I'm also pulling the slack out on the lapel that I've got control of. So from here, I'm going to go into what's called Kataha-jime, means single wing strangle. So from here, my left hand is going to release the lapel, come out to about forearm wrist level, and make a big loop, and then go behind Brian's head. So my knuckles are going behind his head. So here, big loop, and then I pull and wedge, right? And sometimes we can shift off to the side to do this as well. So, but what's happening is my left arm is making a wedge behind Brian's head, and my right hand is doing the strangle action around his neck. So once again, from here, I open up the collar, slide the hand up, come out to the forearm, loop behind the head, and wedge. So as I wedge, I'm also pushing away like a scissor action. So on the second strangle, what happens sometimes is once you start the process of trying to lift the arm up, your opponent will clamp down, right? So he clamps down, he doesn't want that arm to come up. So from here, it's pretty easy for me to reach across and grab the far lapel. And then same thing, I do a scissor action with my hands, just like so, to finish what we call Okuri-eri-jime, which means sliding strangle. So if my Okuri-eri-jime isn't working because he starts hand fighting with me, he's keeping that lapel away from me. Now is when I switch to the bow and arrow strangle. So from here, just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to put one foot down. I'm going to bring my other foot across to his far hip. I'm going to dive underneath his leg and hook this leg. Now I could do that. I'm going to loosen up here a little bit on Brian. So I could do this from here, just closing this up and push pull. But for best results, I find if I slide all the way out to the ankle and then push pull, then it's really hard for him to fight this. From here, he might be able to kick his leg free. Or if I grab just the pant leg, he can kick that free. But if I hook and come all the way up to the ankle, can he kick that free? He's really stuck. So this is what I consider the prime position for that bow and arrow strangle. So the Japanese name for that can be sometimes called Okuri-eri-jime, which means sliding lapel strangle, or it could be Katate-jime, which is the single hand strangle. So once again, we're here. First we'll do Kataha-jime. I slide up, I come out, knuckles behind the head for the finish. If he fights me on that and he clamps down, I reach across, I grab the far lapel, and I wring that out. Next, if he hand fights and I can't get that lapel, then I'm going to switch to my bow and arrow right here. So I've got the leg hook. All I have to do is I pinch my knees, extend my legs, and pull my hand into his neck. So that's 3 strangle options off of that back control. Pretty easy flow from one to the next one. In our upcoming videos, we'll show ways to set up and enter into those from different positions other than what we just demonstrated right now. Thank you for watching this video. If you find some value in it, please be sure to click on the thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And remember that when you learn a technique, you know one technique. When you learn a concept, you know 1,000 techniques. So until next time, we'll see you on the flip side.